Hey guys, so for today's video I wanted to just address something that happened to me today, to my entire team actually, and the model. And usually my videos are like, kind of funny and good humor and stuff, but this video is not that, and I'm being 100% serious right now, and it's kind of weird for me to make this video. So, okay. Something happened today when we were shooting, and the reason why I'm talking about it is because the person who was videotaping by behind the scenes happened to get it all on tape. I didn't know that she was recording it. And then when I saw it, it really, just kind of made me angry again. And, it made me angry in the moment, too. So what happened was, I'm sure you guys are all curious, we were shooting at Coney Island in New York. It was my second time going to New York. And I was working with two models, my friend who's a stylist, and then my friend who was videotaping. And we're just doing our thing. There's a ton of people. It's a Saturday. It's like 6, 7 o'clock. There's a bunch of people there, as you can imagine. It's a beach on the weekend. I mean, everyone goes. So, I mean, there was a ton of people, and we just didn't have an issue with shooting around anyone. Like, no one bothered us. I mean, if people were, looking at us, it was to say something nice, like, oh wow, like, what is this for? That's cool. And then they just go about their business, which, I mean, it's fine. I've been doing this for 5+ years now, and I've had almost every encounter you can possibly imagine. I've had people stop in the middle of the street driving and yell things at us. So I've had people yell things out of their car about the model. I had a drunk guy try to photobomb our picture, putting his arm around the model, trying to get into our picture. And it just comes to a point where it's too much. And I think today is when I snapped, and in the video it kind of showed, like, I had just reached the end of my limit. I was just like, I'm not even gonna deal with this anymore. So again, back to the story. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. So we're shooting at Coney Island, and I'm working with one of the models. We're shooting near the beach, and people usually stand close to us, and they'll stop because, if I'm shooting with the model, they don't want to cross into the path which I'm shooting at, which is kind of really nice and considerate. They don't want to get in the way of the picture, so they wait till I finish taking the picture, then they walk through. So these two guys, I think they were 35 to 40 years old. I don't know. They were wearing suits almost, and they were waiting on the side, literally right next to my friend. And they were standing right next to her, me and my team of people, the other model and stuff. So I was assuming that they were waiting for me to finish taking pictures so they can walk past, because they didn't want to block the shot. So I stopped what I was doing when I noticed that, because they were standing there for a while. And then I'm like, oh, you can go ahead, you can walk through. And he goes, oh no, I'm just looking. I don't know exactly what he said. One of the guys, he said it in a really weird way. And in the video, which I'm gonna show you guys, you can hear me say, oh, that's it's really weird. because okay, okay, that's just weird that you want to just stare at us. Okay, okay, fine. You can observe for, you know, see what we're doing for a couple, you know, minutes, just like look. And I know everyone's curious to see what we're doing. But then I'm still shooting with the model, and I notice her start to get like a little uncomfortable, you know, like she wasn't posing as she was before. Like I can tell like something was off. So like as I'm fixing her hair, and I hadn't turned around, I go up to her, I'm like fixing her hair, and I'm like, are those men still there? And she goes, yeah, but it's okay, it's okay. I'm like, okay, I'm like, you know what? Once I turn around, like, I'm gonna yell at them.
Why are you guys still here? Why? Can you guys please go? Can you go? Can you please go? Thank you. Like,
What are one of you guys watching us?
they're sitting there, they're watching us. I mean, I told them to leave the first time nicely. And don't listen when you're nice to them, they don't listen. You guys, like, I don't understand. I literally, like, that was it. Yeah.
So I turn around, and this is like 5 minutes later, 6 minutes later. They're still there. They're intently watching us, and they're right next to all of us. It's not like they're watching from a distance. It's not like they're walking past and they're just looking, you know. They're standing and like arms crossed and like looking like really into what we're doing, and it just really threw me off. So immediately I turn around and I'm just angry. I'm like, what are you guys still doing here? Like, can you please go? Like, what? I don't understand what the point of you just like standing there, and you're making the model uncomfortable, you're making me uncomfortable, like, and like I said, you guys, oh my god, I have to just make it very, very clear. I don't mind if people, you know, watch my photo shoots. I mean, I've been doing this for like, again, like 5+ years. People take pictures of us doing these photo shoots, and I don't say anything, you know, because we're in a public place, and everyone has a right to, but I gotta know, look wherever the hell they want. But just these two men, and I just really, really threw me off. And the crazy part was, Andrea, who was shooting the behind the scenes video, got a video of them and how they were looking at us. And you can see in the video, it was just like really kind of like weird. And I'm not assuming anything, but I don't know, man. It just really made me like uncomfortable. Like, I don't get why people just want to leave us alone. Like, I don't understand why. Just freaking leave us alone. Like, if you see us, like, we don't want, like, you sense a vibe. If you sense a vibe that we don't want you there, like, just politely just walk away. I mean, what we're doing has nothing to do with you. Just because we're taking pictures doesn't mean you can invite yourself into our personal space. And, you know, just, it's like almost kind of like, I don't know, it really just bothered me. And we have the video, and when we watched the video, I was just, the girls were happy that I said something. You know, the girls were like, thank you for saying something. I don't want my models to feel uncomfortable. If I sense someone's feeling uncomfortable, I'm gonna say something. I don't care. My model, my friend, a random person, like, I'm gonna say something. So I wish people knew, just because I'm a photographer, I take pictures. Please don't invade my personal space, and just doesn't mean that you can shout random things at us. And we're still human. We're not freaking like circus animals. I mean, we're just taking pictures. I don't see what the big thing is. People take pictures all the time. It's so normalized now. We have Instagram, we have Pinterest, Facebook. I mean, pictures are everywhere, so why is it any different? And I didn't want the models to feel uncomfortable, so that's why I said something. And I was just really angry because it's like no one has that sense of respect anymore. Like if I see someone doing a photo shoot, even not even doing a photo shoot, doing anything, building a big sandcastle, having like a club meeting in the middle of the sand, a sandcastle meeting, I'm not, do your thing. Do your thing. I just saw some people out there it was like a play, all in dresses, costumes, everyone outside talking with each other and, you know, acting weird. I didn't even say one thing. They're having fun. I'm not gonna live their life, do their thing. I'm not gonna get involved. It has nothing to do with me. It's none of my business. So the fact that me as a photographer, I'm trying to just do a job and I can't even do that without people like just again invading my personal space is just really difficult. And it's the first time that I snapped like that. I swear to God, I've never snapped like that, you guys. And anyone who personally knows me knows that I'm not this kind of person who's like snappy and confrontational. I usually just ignore people. I'm really good at that because I've learned just ignore people. Let me know you guys' thoughts. I'm sure we've all been through it and every photographer can vouch for me on this. I had to say it. I had to say it. I couldn't keep it in. I'm frustrated. I'm minding my own business. Just please mind yours, you know? So that's the vlog video that I have today. And yeah. So back to the daily scheduled programming soon, where I make jokes about cats and cereal and stuff. Thanks, guys.